What's up guys, I'm Sloth here, back for some Magic the Gathering content. Today, we are talking about the new March of the Machine spoilers. They have spoiled some really cool cards today, so I am very excited to talk about this. So Chandra, Hope's Beacon is 4 of any color and 2 red for a 5 loyalty legendary planeswalker Chandra. She has, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it, you may choose a new target for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. She has a +2. Add 2 mana of any combination of colors. A +1. Exile the top 5 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. And a -X. Chandra's Hope's Beacon deals X damage to each up to 2 targets. I think this card will be absolutely crazy in Standard and in Commander. I think 6 mana is way too much for Modern, so it's not fast enough. But in those 2 formats, it's going to be so strong. So let's talk about her first ability. The really cool thing about her first ability is that it's every turn. So if you cast a spell during your turn, it'll double. And then if you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, it will double. And in a game like Commander, where there's a lot of opponents, you can get so many triggers off of this. So I think it'd be really crazy in there. Her +2 is actually really powerful because normally this ability would give you red mana and say you could only cast it on instants and sorceries, but it doesn't. It doesn't have either of those. It makes it really powerful. But also, it's really strong with her first ability because you play her down, you uptick by 2. She goes to 7 loyalty, which is a lot. And then you can immediately cast a 2 mana spell, triggering her first ability. And that's really good for protection because let's say you play a removal spell, you'll kill 2 things and then it'll be a lot harder for them to swing back at you and actually kill the Chandra. So it protects her in a way. And then once you're done protecting her, the next turn you can ramp by a lot, and it's a lot of loyalty that you're giving to her. She will get really big really fast, so I think it's a great ability. Also, if she survives the next turn, that 2 mana can be used to cast a bigger spell, and copying a bigger spell will give you even more value. Her +1 is also really powerful. Being able to look at 5 whole cards to find instants and sorcery not only means that you will most probably hit, but you'll have choices in what you're getting. And that makes sure that her first ability, the copy ability, will trigger whenever you need it. And it's a +1. It's not a negative or anything. She goes up in loyalty when she uses it. So that is very powerful. So let's say on their turn, you instant speed kill their board. On your turn, you play Chandra, you play all your mana, you put her down, and then you can +1 because it's the really important part about it. It's until the end of your next turn. So even if you don't have mana when you play her, you can wait until the next turn to play her. And that will give you so much card advantage. Like, it's very strong. Her last ability is also really strong. And I think the main reason it's strong is that it says any target. So you can hit your opponent's face for lethal, you can hit your opponent's planeswalkers, and you can hit your opponent's creatures, which makes it very versatile. And her first 2 loyalty abilities are upticks, so she will get up pretty fast, so she can do a lot of damage. And another point is that, let's say your opponent has creatures in play and you don't have a 2 mana removal spell. You can play her, kill 2 of those creatures. Maybe that's enough for them not to be able to kill your Chandra, so you can start upticking. It's also a really powerful 2-for-1. So yeah, I think this card is awesome. Every single one of her abilities are powerful. The only problem I could see with it is maybe it doesn't have the right deck to make it super strong. But on her own, as a Magic card, this is one powerful planeswalker. And I'm so stoked to play with it because she seems like so much fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a really good time talking about this awesome planeswalker. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. This is a new channel. I really need the help. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Imbusloth out.